your chest, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child. And then won't lay today, make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Happy 420, and today is also Easter if you celebrate that holiday. Anywho, these are my 420 nails this year. I didn't want to do anything like super crazy or I don't know. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do something that I've never really, like, I don't wear green ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime I've done 420 nails, I've tried to have like black and purple in it. But this time I decided to keep it fairly simple. So right now I did my prep and prime and excuse me, and now I'm going in with a thin clear layer before I do the rest of my acrylic application. I always end up doing this even if I'm doing like a nude or even a clear. I don't know why. I do it and it works. So off to the left you see I have some weed leaf glitter sequin things, and then I have some pretty light green glitter. There's a couple different ways that you can apply loose glitter. You can either dip your brush in the clear acrylic to grab a little and then dip it into the glitter and then you put it on that way, or you can do what I've done in this video where I lay a little bit of clear acrylic down and then I pick up glitter and I press it into it. You just kind of do what works best for you. I tend to like this way more. And I just do little sections at a time and push the glitter in. And then add more clear acrylic when I want to add more glitter or the clear acrylic dries. So, anyway, that's how I do it. And, I was wanting it like really thick glittery. So I essentially did like 2 layers really. But anyway, so we are going in and adding some of this green glitter to my nails. And I'm not doing the whole nail because I'm going to do an ombre. So see right here, like I cover it with clear and then I go back and I end up pressing another layer of glitter into my nails. So I was on the phone with Bulldog, when I was recording this set and my other hand. I was doing them at the same time to make 2 different videos. And you know, I've noticed when I okay, wait, side note. So for the nails, I put down some of this milky white and then I put the weed leaves in it and then put some more milky white. I wasn't liking how this looked, and so I was like, meh, you're coming off. So I wiped that off, and then I am just re-adding some of the leaves and pressing them into the acrylic. They weren't completely flush or whatever, but I know like right here I can build the acrylic over it. Then I'm adding in some glitters, and I go and I put some of this milky white back over the leaves a little bit to make it kind of like a smoky effect, I guess you could say. So like kind of what you would do for like a milk bath nail, essentially. And then I'm adding just glitter into the in-between pieces. Again, pushing it into my acrylic. And I should have grabbed my plastic way earlier, but I forgot. So I grabbed it when I remembered, and I was like, oh yeah, let me grab my little plastic that I have. I think it's coming up. But so I'm just kind of alternating where I'm putting these leaves and then putting some glitter on the in-between, and I'm using a mixture of my clear and my milky white. The Milky White is from Glam and Glitz. It's not called Milky White though. It's like, I don't know. I forget. Anyway, so now I have my little saran wrap over, and I, as it dried, I was pressing it in. So that way when I cap, I can get, like I'm not filing off any of the leaves or anything. So, yep. And so that's that for this nail kind of. I really like how there was layers of the milky white, the glitter, and then like the weed leaves, and then with some milky white kind of over and in between. It ended up turning out really freaking cool. And I like dimension. That's what I love about encapsulating nails, is the dimension you can create in the layers. So yeah, but like I said, like these nails are, pretty chill. I wasn't trying to go all out, and I really wanted to use these leaves. I don't know if I used them last year. I don't remember. No, I think I did nail art last year on it. Anyway, regardless. So yeah, and then this is not a pop-off set. So this is a set I'm wearing. I'm not too fond of green. It's not my favorite. It's a pretty glitter. But it's not something I would normally wear. But I'm just whatever. I can always change my nails at any point, so it's fine. And they don't look bad. So, and then like I said, normally I put in like a black or a purple with my weed nails, but this time I was like, let's try to go a different route, and so that's why I chose the milky white instead. And then for the ombre, I wasn't sure if I was going to do a nude or the milky white, and I decided to just go ahead and go with the milky white. So right here I am encapsulating, and so I always work with my clear more wet when I am encapsulating glitter or sequins, whatever, these type of things. So that way the acrylic can essentially like melt into all the creases and crevices, and not have like air pockets or whatever. So my first couple layers, I definitely lay them more wet and just kind of let them fall into place, I guess. And I swipe it off, and then from there I will go and build up the nail after everything is covered and stuff like that. So anyway, you guys, these nails were fun. I was, like I said, I was talking to Bowles for most of them. She was doing some nails too. And this was a 2-day process. Oh geez, no, actually guys, this was crazy. So the night before I did my nails, right, and they were coughing, and then I was like, man, I'm not feeling the shape. So I cut them. And I was like, let me see if I can cut and do stiletto. Because anytime I've tried to like cut the nails into stiletto, they never turn out right, right? But they did. And so I did all 10 of them. And I was like, these look fucking good. And I had only done my tips and then a thin clear layer. Well, it was like 9 o'clock at that point. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to bed. So I woke up and my stilettos were bent upwards, okay? I'll insert a picture because this shit was hilarious. I text Paige like, look at the new shape I created. This shit was hideous. That shit was so funny. It looks like they were trying to fucking fly off my fucking fingers. I don't know. Anyway, so then I took those off this day that I'm doing these, and completely just like restarted both my hands. So I ended up filing and finishing the following day. So this was really like 3 days worth of nails, okay? Man, I just could not make up my mind, okay? Anyway, so right here, I am going and encapsulating the glitter real quick. Just very, very thin. Like I'm not building anything. I am just putting some clear acrylic over the glitter so that when I go in with my ombre, the blend is smoother and it's not like getting caught up on the glitter, I guess you could say. So anyway, that's what I'm doing here. And then I go in and I do my ombre, and then I encapsulate. So I am going to smoke and drink my Red Bull and let you guys watch this for a little bit, and I will come back. Alright, so we are basically done with encapsulation. And then we are going to go into filing. And I always hand file first. And a lot of this video was repetitive, right? Like my like a lot of the nails were the same. And then like encapsulation is the same, and then filing. So I do kind of speed through a lot of this and cut quite a bit out. I just I don't know. It was just a little too repetitive for me, and it was just I was getting bored. So that's why you guys do see just a lot of just cutouts, I guess you could say. I think I even cut out like a whole ass finger or something. But anyway, going in with my files, I got these from Temu, and actually, like, I've been pretty impressed with these files, okay? Considering the price point. Yeah, I will absolutely continue to buy these. It was a 50 pack for less than $3. And it's especially nice because I can use it for more than like one set. But I can also not feel like I'm wasting it if I throw it away after one set from a client. You know what I'm saying? Like some files, I'm like, oh my God, I can't just throw this away after one set. And so these ones, like I can use it more or I can throw it away. So I'll use mine. I use my file a couple of times, and then I'll throw it away. But for clients, obviously I throw theirs away every time. But yeah, I mean a 50 pack, that's quite a bit. And so the other 50 pack I was buying was for $20, and they were absolutely done after one like I couldn't use them a couple times on myself. So, and these ones are the moon shape, and I really like those a lot better because it like when I'm filing under, like right here, I like to kind of use the curve side so I don't put a notch in my nails right there. And then it's good for going around the cuticle. And then, okay, so this nail was a little bit thicker than the other ones because I wanted to make sure it was fully encapsulated. So there was a lot of filing on this freaking nail, and I was like, man, I was getting over it. But I like to hand file more than use my e-file for like shaping and stuff. So I did a lot of it with the hand file. And man, guys, my hands be getting so tired and they be numb because I have carpal tunnel, and yeah, I need to get surgery, but I've been avoiding it. But anyway, I'm not even gonna think about that right now. But so I'll have to stop and like shake my hands out and like let the feeling come back because I literally like they go tingly numb, except for my pinky. My pinky doesn't. But anyway, so yeah, it gets interesting filing my own nails. But okay, now I'm going in with my 5-in-1 as usual, sealing the cuticles and then just going over the rest of the nail, doing any just kind of finishing touches. I do go under right here as well because sometimes acrylic gets stuck under there. And so I just kind of help reshape it and get that out of there. And this bit, I don't know. So this is the second time I've used this bit. I used it one time in a video and it felt funny, right? Like it just felt like it was vibrating really fucking hard, right? And so when and that was on a client, and so I ended up switching it because I was like, God, does this feel weird to you? Like, and like they could even feel it. And so when I was doing it on myself, I could feel it too. And it's crazy because I bought two of these, two different grits though. One was fine and one was medium, and the other one's fine. The other one is okay. It doesn't it doesn't feel like this. It's so weird. So this one I just threw away. It's still new, but it just vibrates too much, and it's like it's uncomfortable. Which is, it's just weird. I don't know why that one is, you know, funky and the other one's not. I don't know. And I couldn't like see anything wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't bent, or I don't know. But it was just funky, it was weird, and it was uncomfortable. And I know, like, if I can feel a difference, my clients definitely can feel a difference, and I don't want them to be uncomfortable. Like, it was like super vibrating. Like, I don't know, it was just weird. It was just too much. But anyway, so yeah, I threw that fucker away because no. And then and it was leaving like deep scratches in it, like not like my other bits leave. Like these were weird. And that's why I ended up going in with my buffer. I don't know if I showed that just because I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going with my sanding band and just smoothing out the nail, getting out any of just the divots that sometimes the carbide bits can leave. And then this one, like I said, it was leaving like deep scratches, so I was definitely going over those to smooth those out more. And this right here isn't to, like, this step isn't necessarily to take any bulk off or do anything to the shape. It is just essentially to smooth out the nail and get it ready for either top coat or nail art. And then, like I said, I don't always use a buffer, but I did on this one, on this set. But yeah, I don't know. Anywho, you guys, so we are coming to somewhat of the end of the video. I don't really have much more to say other than happy 420. Smoke them if you got them. I know I'll be smoking today. I'm not hopefully I post this in time, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? So anyway, you guys, I love you all. Thank you everybody for all your support. Subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and I will see y'all in the next one.